When you want to talk about a statistical researcher as well, whether you want to give him credit or you want to discredit him, what you do is that you go and check his history. So if it is Economist Intelligence Unit says John Mahama is in the lead in the election, we go to Economist Intelligence Unit 2020, Economist Intelligence Unit 2016, Economist Intelligence Unit 2012, and then we will see a trend that, Economist Intelligence Unit's predictions, they miss by only 2 or 3. Even me, I have been predicting elections in my own small corner using the same analysis, and I've gotten some right, I've gotten some wrong. But the way in which you get it wrong is the issue. The way in which you get it wrong. So who is Musa Danquah? This is Musa Danquah. Musa Danquah told us after Adom-Otchere Martin had exited the MPP race, Musa Danquah told us that the MPP race is going into a runoff. He said 54% of voters prefer Adom-Otchere Martin to lead MPP in 2024. He said that. But he also told us that the MPP race without Adom-Otchere Martin, including Kennedy Japan and the rest, is going into a runoff. Musa Danquah, go to the next page. Why am I not able to swing today? Sorry, viewers, today the thing is not working. No, let's get that. No, bring it. Yes. Global Info Analytics predicts runoff in MPP presidential election. Now, when you predict a runoff in an... yes, that's the story. That's the story. I'll come back to it. Global Info Analytics predicts runoff in MPP presidential election. When you are an analyst, a researcher, and you're doing political research, and you predict a runoff in the election, runoff may not occur. Everybody understands that. But what happens should be close enough to a runoff for you, the researcher, to be called credible. If the outcome is so away from your prediction, then you are either lazy or you are incompetent at your work. Because if you tell us from research that you have done that the MPP event between Kennedy Japan, Usofia Koto, Adai Nimo, and Dr. Bawumia is going into a runoff. Musa Danquah, he said this is going into a runoff. We were all in this country. How was that going into a runoff? How? How is it? I mean, every child knew that Dr. Bawumia was going to win. People just didn't know by what margin. But everybody knew that there was no chance in hell for any runoff between Mahamudu Bawumia and Kennedy Japan. Bawumia was going to win. And that is what chased Adom-Otchere Martin out of the race. Because Adom-Otchere Martin is an experienced politician. He looked at the situation. He knew that embarrassment was awaiting him because Mahamudu Bawumia was going to be elected by the people. Everyone knew that. Only Musa Danquah didn't know. He who researched it, those who knew it, they just imagined it. We all imagined that Dr. Bawumia was going to win. We didn't do any research. Musa Danquah did research and came to tell us that there will be a runoff. Runoff how? That neither Dr. Bawumia or Kennedy Japan was going to make 50%. Okay, let's get to the story. Let's get to the stories here. It says an outright winner needs to garner more than 50% of the votes. The survey, this Musa Danquah survey, conducted with 4,311 MPP delegates from all 275 constituencies between October 2nd and 11th, shows Dr. Bawumia leading with 43.5% support. In a surprising twist, Musa Danquah says, the outspoken MP has managed to rally substantial support, securing 23.5% of the delegates backing in the last few months. While Dr. Bawumia remains the candidate to beat, the rising popularity of Kennedy suggests that the race may be more closely contested than initially anticipated. The survey also revealed that 18.3% of delegates remain undecided. And that's also very important in what Adom-Otchere taught us. May he rest in peace. From what we learned in N2, a political science, if you have a research that is showing 18% undecided, you are not yet ready to publish your work. We were taught that. I mean, I don't know where Musa Danquah, I don't know whether he was there, I don't know him, but maybe he was there. But generations of people have been taught political research at political science by Kofi Dra, by Adom-Otchere, by Professor Achuayi. They all taught us. Kofi Dra, Adom-Otchere, Professor Achuayi, they taught us. Xerox, please tell Musa Danquah that we learned this thing in school. Tell him. Where is Joe Wassa? I won't mention Joe Wassa's name because he's a top foreign service official. Joe Wassa, tell Musa Danquah that we have been taught this. Musa Danquah, we've been taught political research, so don't do those things. We know it. Tell Musa Danquah that we were told that if you have anything more than 10% that you cannot put anywhere, your research is not ready to be published. You can keep it internally and keep working on it. But if you have anything that is more, Economics Intelligence Unit don't come and tell us that they have 10% undecided. You have to have below 10% undecided so that you can factor it in one way or the other and make a bigger, and what we call a macro conclusion. In your executive summary, you put it there. Get me back the work. This is Musa Danquah. So Musa Danquah came to lie to us that there will be a runoff. Musa Danquah, he came to lie to us that there will be a runoff. If you look at his research findings, you can see 18% undecided. What kind of research says 18.3 are undecided, and I'll publish it and give it a headline that the event is likely to go into a runoff? Musa Danquah. In the end, Mahamudu Bawumia got over 60%. 6-0. Kennedy got the rest. Also, Ifeanyi Akoto got something. But in the end, that's what happened. So I don't know. You see, in any society, BBC will never use this survey. They will never use it. Because they will know that, they will ask that who did the survey, what was his background, what's his history, where is the document, let's read it. And they will say that, but this is the guy who came to say that there will be a runoff. What is he talking about? Musa Danquah says that John Mahama is leading by, in fact, in one of the micro reports, Musa Danquah says that John Mahama is actually leading in Ashanti region over Dr. Bawumia. He says that. Musa Danquah says that. So we know we are in an election year. But let's get serious, okay? I mean, if you're doing media, serious media, I mean, media can be funny media and other media. We all do funny things. But we don't have to foster on the young people this kind of crass research. I'm not saying, it's not about MPP or NDC, but it pains me that I did not apply my political science to do research. Because this will not happen. Stephen Yao will cancel the work. What is this? Professor Dra, he will cancel the work. What kind of work is this? You come and tell us that you don't explain why Northern region has suddenly shifted. Northern region has been following a trend. It shifts. You don't tell us anything and just come and put a boom. John Mahama to get 66%. You are the same person who told us that the MPP race was going into a runoff. Mahamudu Bawumia smashed it away with a 60%. He smashed it away. And then you come and tell us, I'm not saying you should say Mahamudu Bawumia will win, but give us something that has intellectual quality. Because we've all learned this thing. And we don't want people to say that we go to school for nothing. We don't want that. It's painful. When you go to school and struggle throughout the 3 years at Legon, writing exams, writing IA, and people who have, and you want to be proud of something. So when you struggle like that, and you see Professor Bob Hinson on social media doing marketing, you are proud of him. Because he was in the school. You saw Bob Hinson at Legon. You saw Bob Hinson at School of Admin, working around his marketing. Today he's a great marketer, globally recognized. And you take pride in that because you feel part of the story. So when you study political research and somebody does this kind of things and says he's called Musa Danquah and he's doing political research, as if we don't know what political research is, and the media houses, I don't even know whether they have political scientists there. What kind of research is this? What is this? Musa Danquah, what is this? You can say NDC will win, nobody cares. You can say MPP will win, nobody cares. But don't disgrace political research. Musa Danquah, you are disgracing political research. What is this? Where is this coming from? What is this? Musa Danquah, you are disgracing political research. We don't like that. If you didn't study political science and if you're going to learn it from some cocoa place, don't come and embarrass us. Stephen Yao is an NDC man, but he will be embarrassed by this. What kind of research is this? What is this? Musa Danquah, what is this? Oh, please, let me, you see, when they do that, the people are not taking us seriously. You know, you have to say, when they see you, so what are you studying in Legon? Political science. They say, oh, political science, research, by heart research. They don't respect you. Because of Musa Danquah. Please, don't tell anybody you're studying political science and doing political research. Wait small, after the election, wait small. Don't say it now. Because Musa Danquah has embarrassed the training. Musa Danquah, he has disgraced the training. These are the things he does. Look at him. He came to say that the MPP thing is going to run off. 0. Nothing happened.